If you're looking to DJ professionally and you're looking to maintain a job, one of the most important, critical things that you can do is find out what your employer, either the promoter or the club owner, wants to hear. If you want to keep this work coming, you got to keep these people on your side. For example, approach them. Find out what they'd like to hear. Find out specific examples of tracks that they're going for. Find out what kind of vibe they're looking for in their venue. Find out what kind of the vibe they're trying to avoid. Being prepared in all these elements is going to help you rock the house and keep the person who's paying you happy. Keep in mind, be as professional as you can. Show up on time. If you are doing a private event or a wedding, don't be afraid to grab a specific playlist so that you're prepared for requests and you can play requests without hindering your set. And don't forget, guys, do your homework. Every venue, every crowd, every style of music has a different vibe and a different feel. If you want to get a feel for an upcoming gig, head over to that venue before it happens. Roll in, get a feel. Is the crowd young? Is the crowd old? Is the crowd hipsters? Is the crowd down with the underground? Is the crowd all into the mainstream? These are all things that you need to know before stepping up to the plate. So, one area where you have to pay critical attention to is preparing your DJ set. Ask any experienced guy, 80% of DJing is track selection. To all the technical stuff, 20%. You can chill in your room all day long and learn all the craziest flares and crabs and scratches and moves and body tricks. If you're not playing the right tracks, you're not going to be able to hold down a long-term set. Make sure you're ready to bring the high energy stuff when it's time to go high energy, and know that you can bring it down with the occasional slow jam too. At the end of the day, just keep in mind, track selection is 80% or more of DJing, so make sure you get it right. Now, you also have to remember to be as flexible as possible and read the crowd. Look up at least once after every single DJ mix. Every fresh track that's dropped gives you a new opportunity of where to take the party and where to go. It's a new set of decisions that you have to make after every track. If you bear down and play tracks with your head down and go track after track, for all you know, your dance floor could be clearing before you look up and realize what's going on. Be flexible, read the crowd, look up as much as possible, and I guarantee you your skills will accelerate faster than the next guy. So another important concept to understand is, when during the night are you playing? Are you the opener? Are you the headliner? Are you the closer? Openers, you want to keep in mind that you're playing a specific role. You want to be warming up the crowd without pumping the energy overboard, and especially if you're at a top 40 night, without burning hits. Teamwork factor. If you want to maintain your job, you need to be working with the other guys you're playing with. If you're the headliner, it goes without saying, it's your job to blow the roof off the place. Bring the heat, rock the crowd, get the crowd going, show lots of energy behind the decks. If you're the man, you gotta know how to be the man and step up to the plate. If you're closing it down, you gotta be ready to take the reins. Is it time to smooth it out? Is it time to work to keep people there? It all depends on the vibe. I'd say the closer has to be the most flexible. Guys, if you want to be a DJ, you also gotta practice. Especially if you're getting going, you want to get in the trenches, get behind your decks, whether it's in your room, in your basement, and jam out. I know when I first started, I was playing probably 20 to 30 hours a week, just jamming back and forth on tracks till I know I could get my mixes as precise as possible. Every time you set foot in the club, it's going to be more difficult than mixing at home. So you want to be able to go through it back and forth through a set flawlessly. Another great practice technique, DJ, record yourself and listen back to how you did. You might think you're jamming out in the minute and just rocking shit, but the minute you record, re-listen back, you're going to realize it's not quite as smooth as you saw it. It goes without saying, guys, practice makes purpose. Oh man, okay, don't worry. Practice makes perfect.